Hi there, I'm Debbie with Bignall Concierge Financial Services, and we are located at 1725 Carpenter Fletcher Road in Durham, North Carolina, and we are in unit number 103. So today we're talking about how to file your return as an Uber or Lyft driver, and this also applies to any rideshare or delivery service that you have partnered with, for example, Lyft or Grubhub, or DoorDash or Postmates or so forth. Now, there are two deductions that you may be able to take: your mileage deduction or your vehicle maintenance deduction. So firstly, I want to point out that this is an either or. You cannot take both. If you have opted to take the mileage, you cannot take the deduction for the expenses of the maintenance of your vehicle. Likewise, if you have opted to take the deduction for the expenses to maintain your vehicle, you cannot take a mileage deduction. Now, for the year 2018, we are allowed to take 54.5 cents per mile driven for 2018 that you will use for work, which means that the mileage that you are recording, and yes, they have to be recorded, must only be for the portion of the time that you drove customers or passengers. So if you are driving to pick up a passenger and then you drive to drop them off, you can deduct those miles. However, if you pick up a passenger and then drop them off and decide to go to Walmart and then you come back on the road, that trip to Walmart is not deductible. So you have to be careful of how you're recording your mileage. Now, the other deduction that you may be able to take as an opposed to the mileage deduction is the wear and tear of your vehicle. So your oil changes, your car washes. If you blew your transmission and you had to replace it, you may be able to deduct a portion of that expense. So let's say you drove your vehicle for 60% of the time for Uber. You can deduct 60% of the expenses for your maintenance of your vehicle. However, if you drove your vehicle 100% of the time for Uber, then you can deduct 100% of the expenses, but you have to record your mileage, clearly notating what was personal and what was business if this is a shared vehicle. Now, some of the other expenses that you may be able to take are the supplies that you utilize in your vehicle. For example, if you bought granola bars or water and you provide these to your customers while you're driving them around, you are able to deduct these expenses. However, if they become a shared use, say you have kids and your kids take a snack every time they come in or they take a bottle of water, then unfortunately you're no longer able to deduct them because these are not solely for the use in your business. Now, there are deductions above and beyond your mileage and your expenses that you may be able to take in your business. For those people who provide like a vlog or a blog, or they have consultations in their home for Uber or so forth, you may be able to take what is considered a home office deduction that opens you up to quite a bit of other expenses that you're able to deduct on your return. Now, I'm going to say that can be very complicated and can be very good for you or can hurt you tremendously. So you have to know what you're doing before you take these deductions and know the rules and the guidelines that apply to them. If you need to take these deductions, I recommend getting an experienced tax preparer to assist you before jumping head on into taking these. Or you can give us a call at 919-578-7939. And our experienced providers here may be able to assist you and guide you through the process or prepare your tax return for you. Again, my name is Debbie with Bignall Concierge Financial Services, and we are located at 1725 Carpenter Fletcher Road in Durham, North Carolina, and we are at Unit 1, 578-7939.